think actually speaking of Revan in the analyst area earlier, he said, you know what, in Hardpoint, I probably prefer the Heat Wave over Active Camo, but I'll take Active Camo in S&D and in Capture the Flag. He goes, that's the way I would do it. He goes, Heat Wave in S&D, he goes, you know, if I hit it wrong or I don't react, then I've either wasted it or I might hit a teammate. And he goes, in S&D, that's more than just one respawn. That could be a round I lose. He goes, in Active Camo, it allows me to kind of be more kind of varied with the plays I make. I can pop it in advance, I can use it to push, I can use it to defend, hide in the corner, whatever I need to use it for. It's a lot more variable. With Heat Wave, it's a reactionary one.
Yeah, and I think the big thing, too, to point out is that what you wind up looking at, right, is Heat Wave is, and we're going to wind up actually getting this one.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I've just been told that we are playing Star. Right, okay, let's change this map once again here.
Some confusion. No, we get it all handled.
There is some confusion.
But with that difference, really, with Camo, right, and Heat Wave is Camo gives you that opportunity to go and push a hill by yourself, right? You're kind of the one that you can make a solo play. Yeah. When you have the likes of Heat Wave and you're pushing as a squad of 3 and you got 2 teammates behind you, you could be the one trying to enter into the hill, but unless they play a wall better or kind of stay out of your vision of that Heat Wave,
it's very much a timing thing.
You wind up stunning your teammates, right? Burns was talking about that earlier, and he said how he loves the Heat Wave, but then at the same time, he needs to look at his mini-map more to see what's going on behind
That actually happened in the last game.
Yeah.
I think Merc was obviously far enough back. He didn't get hit by the Heat Wave,
yeah,
but he wasn't close enough to pick up the kills he needed to and help his teammate make those trades. So like I said, for Heat Wave, it's so situational, and if you miss it, it could be kind of just so much of a waste.
Oh, definitely. And, I mean, I got to speak to Liquid versus Velocity after their matchup. Yeah. You know, went all the way to round 10, game 3. There was one round where there was a coordinated push by Liquid. They wound up pushing out of top mansion. Burns, I believe it was Burns, used Heat Wave. Not only did he stun 2 players of Velocity, but there was actually an HC used by Llama that got blown up as well, all from the Heat Wave, and it swung around and really the game in Liquid's favor. You can see how quickly they're kind of speeding through the specialist and ban protect phase, so had a slight miscommunication there, all ironed out now. So looking at these squads, looking at the ban protect phase, Brycey,
a little bit of a difference, actually. They're not as kind of close. Usually you see very close, maybe 3 on each team picking very similar.
Yeah.
This time, not true. We are going to see 2 sides. We'll see 2 kinetic armors. But other than that, we will see a Heat Wave, a Purifier, and a Annihilator, and a Vision Pulse.
Yeah, to be quite honest with you, Bryce, I'm a much bigger fan of the Purifier on this map. We've seen what can get done, especially in the Bunker Hill. Obviously, the Bunker Hill, the one that teams get a lot of their time on. The Purifier, not only is it a great tool to try to break a hill, while let's say there's the second one and you charge in, you just spray it around.
I don't know.
It's an even better tool.
I dislike it for breaking hills.
Well, it's decent on Bunker. It's even better for pushing out the spawns to keep the hill held. So let's say you push in a bunker, you flood out near that bottom snow side towards half wall. How many times have we seen players catch 3 in the hill, push it out, pick up 2 more, and get a 5-piece? I think Chino did it once or twice in the league. Methods had also gotten that done as well, I believe, on this map earlier on in the tournament. So we are loading into the game. Game number 1 between Cloud9 and Rize Gaming with a Z. With a Z, that was the first thing. That was the first thing that was clarified when I asked the players in the booth. There's look at Valor, but I mean, I feel like we got to watch Killa off the start.
All right,
for Cloud9, he's got the VMP, he's got a smoke grenade, no surprises there, as he's going to begin to push towards this first hard point.
All right, a someone ball with Killer as he does push towards here. The first engagements are going to go down. Trophy systems in the hill and a smoke. Now Killer's looking for his first kill. He's going to see him through the smoke. Now going to push forward, looking for that second one as well. Is he going to get it?
Killer's awake, baby.
Killer is opening up, but will eventually drop there.
Killa does fall. There's Khalifa, though, trying to make it happen with that M8. But here's Accuracy, the player I'm going to be watching in the AR role for this squad. Yes, Khalifa's obviously made a name for himself, especially back into Advanced Warfare, played on the likes of Freeze Up. Now, though, on Cloud9, looking to really cement his name in the Call of Duty scene. He's always been on the verge, right, of being on some of these top teams, being a top player. Now's his chance. Cloud9 still fighting through this loser's bracket. Accuracy locking down half wall. Does get flanked by RJ, but off the start, Cloud9 looking pretty solid in their roles on this team.
Simple there, looks to see if anybody's there, but his teammates will actually pick that one up. Looking for a kill now, will pick up one. Now going for the rotation here. Simple actually playing this very, very patient.
And, I mean, Sinful, an example, right? Bryce, you have a player who, his role kind of having to switch coming into Black Ops 3 with this team. One thing to point out, Killa only 25 points away there from that Cerberus, not able to get it, but he has earned his kinetic armor right off the bat. He's going to continue to pick up middle map and Killa's 4 times KD right now, Bryce. Yeah. I have a feeling we're going to be hearing the woos from the booth,
it's actually the reason I watched him through the respawn there, although we'll end up picking up his teammate. Killa just killing everything in sight, living up to his namesake. Now, still going to be holding up top here. Still has the kinetic armor, still has his streaks, looking for more kills. Picks another one up as well. 10 and 2 here for the Bald Eagle, putting more shots down. Now actually looking to push out, picks up that kill as well. Still alive, will eventually drop there. But he's done so much work to push this one out. And just a little bit here. It's actually going to be Valor who's going to come in on the flank. He's going to look for it. Actually going to pick up the 2-piece as well. Great pinch there from Rize to shut this one down.
I mean, Killa, I love the decision he made right there, right? You could see the confidence in just his gameplay. Floods out of top bedroom. He's challenging gunfights on players who are hiding behind cover, where really only their head is shown. Still winning the engagements. That's a Killa you love to see. Reminds me a lot of Black Ops 2 Killa, right? The one that was yelling in the booths and making all the noise. Right now, though, Khalifa watching the Snow Cuts flank. Love this decision from him, as if he locks down this area of the map, he gets so much information for his teammates. Look at the shot right now. Gets two. Oh, here's a third as well. Thanks, RJ, for dropping right in front of my sights. I believe that now that's
Rize chose not to go that way anymore. They've completely switched.
They've had to abandon that one, and I think Killa did just use the lightning strike. Not too big of a fan of that one, as Khalifa locked down that entire side of the map, but either way, Cloud9 out to a 40-second lead. They're looking quite strong here in Game 1, Bryce.
Valor dropping the EMPs, but doesn't matter. Killa will hit them down with that Hellstorm.
See, now, again, I mean, he's obviously earned it, right? And Killa's a far better player than me, but they've got control of the hill. They have nobody dead. They're not going for a break. In my eyes, you're loving to see them maybe save that for the Rocks hill, the next hill in this rotation, to try to break it even when they're pushing at a top bedroom. Obviously, far less cover over there. So far, though, Cloud9 completely running away with this game, up by 60 seconds. All things going right. Killa 17-5.
He's being a monster, but as we switch to him, he does actually end up going down there. On board with accuracy now, you can see the rotation is now coming in. Sinful pushing forward, looking to just clear this lane out a little bit. He's going to see a player there. Surely he is going to pick that one up as well.
And this is what I love about this squad, right? Look at accuracy. 5 and 8, 54 seconds in the hard point with an AR, but he's not getting greedy, right? He's not letting the stats affect his gameplay. He's staying in the hard point, leading his team in time in the hill, which is so rare for the likes of an AR player. Yeah, we've seen Formal kind of do that from time to time on Optic Gaming. But it just shows accuracy knows what his role is for this team, where he needs to hold down his spot, and he continues to make it happen. Now, Sinful getting the work done with the AR as well. This team looking very versatile at the moment as they continue to run away with this game.
Took a few bursts there, but he got it in the end, Khalifa. But now we actually see Sinful's going to try and come in on the flank. He's going to be able to pick up one. Probably going to push all the way around here to try and make this work. You've got to remember, Bunker Hill is coming up, so he's going to be looking for the cut.
Oh my God, he's got one player right on top of him. There, he's able to clean up.
Can he stay alive? Almost gets the turn and burn, not quite though. And you see Killa is ready by Bunker.
And there, Vision Pulse has popped. What's done with it? Nothing. RJ winds up falling. Now you've got Khalifa inside the hard point. Not only has he earned himself a dart, but he's got himself the Purifier. You've got accuracy closing in on the site.
They've really pushed the lanes out as well. Look how far out they are.
This C9 team, they know they can play confident here, and it's paying off. Accuracy does wind up dying, but look at Killa. Gets one, sees a second. Oh, some shaky shots there as he tries to get out alive. Gets taken down, though, from behind. It's Cloud9 now focusing all their kind of...
Purifier goes in. It's going to be Khalifa, and down he goes. And I said he was very, very aggressive with that. Here goes his attempted break. Simple trying to pre-fire through the door. Rogue has managed to get in. Gets a burst down, trying to get it, but 4 of Cloud9 are now flooding back in. Surely they're not going to be able to do this one. If Killa wants to, he could probably put around the corner with the kinetic armor. Doesn't need to. He's going to go down as well, but it will be C9 who come out the best in that engagement. However, Sinful just cutting through his teammates like wheat. They are eventually going to go down. He may have cost his team the rest of the time on this hill.
I didn't understand that reference there of wheat, but I agree with you, Brycey. That's what he just did. Took down 2 of his teammates. Fortunately, for C9, only going to give up about 10 to 15 seconds there towards Rize. So at the end of the first rotation of hills, you look at your scoreboard right now, it is the Killa and Khalifa show, both 21 and 11. Killa has that kinetic armor ready to go. Here, though, is where the kind of specialist abilities that are lethal come into play. You've got an Annihilator ready for Rize. Accuracy sitting at half wall with that scythe. Expect him to just go absolutely off through this next hill.
Let's have a little look at him while he has this scythe.
That's such a
his teammates are actually pushing the lanes out so much that he's not actually going to see anything. Now he's moving towards Bunker. He is going to get that cut as well. Picks off one, going back towards middle, just looking to use his scythe as efficiently as possible and get the most kills out of it.
Look at how Rize are playing. They have no idea where to go. They were all just in bunker. They just had to spend the last 10 seconds rotating to top mansion because the setup right now for Cloud9 is flawless. They have accuracy sitting half wall, watching his bunker flank. Killa picked up the player who was flanking accuracy from the snow cuts. They had Khalifa inside the hard point with the help of Sinful. I mean, this is a flawless setup right now. Sinful on a 7 streak, 50 points away from his Hellstorm as well, and you can see it reflects in the score as you expect Cloud9 to win this first match, Brycey, but they're They're doing it not only in a dominant fashion, but in a smart fashion as well. There's a Cerberus ready to go for Sinful.
Oh, will eventually go down. To get his streaks there, that's why I was watching him see whether or not he could convert it. Right now, 180 to 90 points here. Cloud9 have full control of this map. They are slaying Rize in almost a 2-1 game.
And even when Rize do break into the hard point, like right now, they have control of the hard point. Here's the kinetic push. Killa has saved it for this moment when the opposing team has control. Now they pinch in. There's one player that's
standing next to each other.
They were. Yeah, they were inside. They were both near couches, and it's a perfect break again from C9. Rize is not able to get comfortable. The specialists, in my eyes, not only did C9 win in the specialist draft,
accuracy,
but also Bryce, they're just doing a better job of utilizing them, saving for the perfect moment. Even Killa to decide not to, use it in that bunker when he could have held them off. They gave up 10 seconds. Now he's won them the rest of this hard point. I mean, this is just getting out of hand quick, Bryce. Cloud9 running away with this.
I think Sinful may actually, he's going to drop his lightning strike as well, and he has the flank. Should be able to make a big push here. If they can make it, doesn't he get one against Valor, but he's going to push all the way around. Surely they're going to know this is coming, and I'm sure he's been seen here as well. He will end up going down. Surely, is he going to win the gunfight? No. Tree of Iron stops the bullets there.
Yeah, Sinful going to get pushed. Should not be able to win that gun engagement. There you go. RJ does win that one. That's going to spawn him near bottom satellite, but they've got a Cerberus there, and that combination blocks those spawns. And look at how far out Rize are spawning. All coming from the top bunker side of the map near Fire Pit. They're not only having to run from across the map, but through the most deadly area of the map, top, middle.
Rize just can't win a gunfight. I keep switching onto them, they keep dying. Vision Pulse gets popped, doesn't help. And nothing they're doing right now is actually helping. Cloud9 are in full control of this game.
Yeah.
They are only 20 points away from winning, and they are winning so many more gunfights.
I mean, and it's tough to not just kind of continue to harp on that, but that's kind of been the story of this game, Brycey. Cloud9, a favorite in this open bracket, now facing this Rize Gaming squad, who are obviously no slouches themselves to get to this point, but it's more the fact that Cloud9 are on point at the moment. Sinful wins another gun engagement in the hill. They can't win off this one, but they're scored dead. Right now, Cloud9 are near positive 50 in the slaying department. That is not a kill deficit that you can expect to win.
Rize, welcome to the 100-point club.
Yeah.
That's Cloud9 just completely dominated them there.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're Rize, right, we talk a lot of times about how do you recover from a game like that. Cloud9, they just looked more practiced on hard point too, right? Yes, they were winning all their gun engagements, but even down to the pinches, there was one great pinch from Rize in top mansion. They were getting spawned out. Yeah. Killa wound up actually pushing out the spawns near bottom snow when he jumped out of top bedroom. That flipped the spawns near the top of the map. They got 2 players there. They pinched it. It was a great break. You even mentioned it. But then,
it was. But if I have one critique here of Rize, it's not the fact that they were losing gunfights, because they were. Yeah. And no matter what you do, if you can't win a gunfight, you can't win the game. But it was more the fact that they weren't trading effectively. Like, so many times you watched Cloud9 pick up 2, 3 pieces because, Rize weren't able to trade. They weren't concentrating. I don't know whether it was a communication issue or, their teamwork's just not on point. But so many times we actually managed to see Cloud9 just go, I'll pick him off. I think it was maybe actually we watched just on the outside on the left flank. He was just picking them up, and they would just challenge him one at a time. He was just like, this is like playing against bots at this point.
And you could just see, it's something I mentioned prior to that game starting up, accuracy so comfortable in that role for his team. You love to see him not get greedy. Obviously, he can be a very flashy player, but they get the job done. We're now going to wind up switching things over to Breach CTF. And when you talk about a map, right,